Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the HD5850. Now, I know what you're thinking, I'm about 7 years out of date with this video, and I know, but this was a particularly significant card. Now, we all know that the majority of GPUs that are sold to consumers are sold in the mid-tier, and this was the first DirectX 11 card that was aiming this mid-tier, offering a whole raft of new features like enhanced geometry and tessellation to the masses. It was one of those cards that really pushed PC gaming forward. Now, having recently bought one for my Should I Refurbish My GPU video, which you can see up in the corner, I ended up being really impressed by the benchmarks that I run, and I really wanted to know if it was even possible in 2016 to game on a 7-year-old mid-tier GPU. The GPU in particular that we're using today is the 2011 re-release by Sapphire. Now this one came with a smaller PCB and 1GB of GDDR5 RAM, and it retailed back in 2011 for about £120, and I picked it up for £18 or $20. So today we're going to be coupling this HD5850 with a Core i5-4590 CPU and 8GB of DDR3 RAM. So to give this card a fighting chance, we've slightly overclocked it. Its base clock is 725 MHz, so we've clocked it up to 825, and we've also added an extra 100 MHz onto the RAM. So let's see if this GPU, which would have been the focal point of so many gamers' rigs back in the day, will crumble under the load of new games. So with DirectX 11 still being used today in all the games that we've tested, we can see that it performed not too bad. There was obviously a feeling that the Core i5-4590 was dragging the HD50 along, but it was entirely possible to game at modest settings with playable frame rates. But hold on, I hear you say, what about Battlefield 1? Well, I thought you might be wanting to see that, so I've left it till last. The answer is yes, you can play Battlefield 1 on a $20 GPU. So after lowering the resolution down to 900p and setting absolutely everything on low, we achieved a playable frame rate. It should be noted though that it was not a perfect gaming experience. The 1GB of RAM on this HD5850, it was really starting to show its age, and there was a lot of texture pop in and a lot of jutter, but we did manage to play Battlefield 1 on a $20 GPU. And I know there's going to be a few of you that's going to be highly skeptical of this, so I've decided to include this extra video at the end just to prove that we were running Battlefield 1 on this $20 Radeon 5000 series GPU. All in all though, I couldn't wholeheartedly recommend that somebody go out and buy this GPU as their main card, but if you're stuck for something, if your GPU is on the blink, if you need a spare, you could go a lot worse than something that just costs $20, and you certainly could go a lot worse than the HD5850. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. If you disliked it, please hit the dislike button. And feel free to leave some comments, I generally read them all and I love hearing what you've got to say. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.